Simplify the complex fraction assuming no denominators equal 0. So we have a complex fraction here. So what I would recommend is first, let's focus on the numerator and the denominator individually. So we're going to get the numerator to be one fraction and the denominator to be one fraction. So let's just take the numerator over here. We have 1 minus 16 over x squared. So to get this to be just one fraction, what we need to do is get a common denominator. And so because that's x squared, we can just times by x squared on top and bottom. The reason is because we want to keep the same value. So x squared over x squared is just 1, so when we multiply it, the value doesn't change. So this then becomes x squared, now minus 16 all over x squared. So let's just put this back over here. So put the x squared down there, and x squared minus 16. Okay, now let's do the other one, the 7 over x plus 28 over x squared. So again, we want to get a common denominator. We see we have x here and x squared here. Now notice x goes into x squared, and so really all we have to do is multiply by x in both of these cases. It might be tempting to think, oh, we need to multiply by x squared to the left one and by x to the right one, but really we just need to multiply x to the numerator and denominator of 7 over x. So then we get 7x over x squared, and since they're both over x squared, we can just say plus 28. So let's go ahead and put that here. 7x plus 28 over x squared. Now we have just a fraction over a fraction. Well, if we have a fraction over a fraction, we just flip and multiply the bottom one. So we had x squared minus 16 over x squared, and we'll flip and multiply, so make this times x squared over 7x plus 28. Now we could have, this step before, we could have factored, or we can do it this step, it doesn't matter too much. We can see x squared minus 16 is a difference of squares, and so we can say, okay, this will go to x minus 4 and x plus 4. 7x plus 28, I can see 7 will come out, so 7, and I'm left with x plus 4. So if I rewrote this, I'd have x minus 4 times x plus 4 over x squared times x squared over 7 times x plus 4. So now at this point I can start cross-canceling. I can see my x squareds will cancel. I've got an x plus 4 that will cancel with an x plus 4. And that's going to be it. So in the numerator, I just have x minus 4. In the denominator, I have 7. So this will be my final answer.